Welcome back everyone. The iPad Air 4 is about to be coming out probably sooner than later. We did see the iPad Air 3 or iPad Air 4 come out last year, and the iPad Air 5 is probably going to be one of those best. And in my opinion, the Air lineup is definitely one of my favorite lineups right now. They have the body style of the latest MacBooks, but they're at a cheaper price tag, which is something I'm always looking forward to. Now here's the thing, with the iPad Air 5, it may be coming out, release day wise as early as next month, when the iPhones come out. But most probably, there's usually like a year and a half difference between the older iPads and the newer ones. So we could expect to see this probably early 2022 as well. So from September to 2022, early next year, that's about the same time we'll be able to see it. Now, in my opinion, the price tag is going to be roughly around the same, which I think is a good thing. iPads, especially the Air 4, is such a good deal, it's not even funny. And funny enough, the iPad Air 4 last year was actually the first device to bring that A14 Bionic chip inside of it. Typically, the iPhones bring that stuff, but not last year, because last year was a completely different year from all the other ones. I hope it doesn't end up being the same thing this year. The bigger difference, though, that the iPad Air 5 is probably going to potentially be bringing is maintaining that Touch ID button, which is going to be on the side, but it might actually bring a dual camera setup this time. So it may bring a wide angle lens and an ultra wide camera. And if that ends up being the case, that is going to be a really awesome thing that I'm really looking forward to. Again, having that type of capability where you can just zoom in, with that wide angle lens normally, but having that ultra wide camera is a totally different ballpark, and I love seeing those type of camera improvements. I just really hope that's just not the only improvement in the exterior. Some people are estimating that it may actually bring an extra speaker set. So it does have a dual speaker setup. It may bring a quad speaker setup, something like we do have on the iPad Pros. And again, if that ends up being the case, that's going to be another huge advantage for the iPad Air for sure. Now, some people have been estimating that it may actually bring an OLED display. I can tell you right now, it's not going to have it. There's just no way. Although the A14 chip came first on the iPad Air 4 last year, I don't think something as big as that OLED display would come on an iPad Air 5, mostly because of that price tag. The iPad Airs aren't the most expensive iPads. They tend to be the cheaper ones. They're about that mid-tier iPad you could pick up, and it just doesn't make any sense for me why Apple would put an OLED display on something like this. Most probably it's going to bring that A15 chip, but here's the thing, I think that A14 that the iPad Air 4 has, it's gonna be so relevant for so long that even if they put the A15 in the next one, it's only a matter of time before they put that M1 chip on their iPad Air. So even with that A15, I will be curious to see how long Apple keeps this iPad before they do go switch over fully to the next iPad with the M1 chip. But again, to each their own, I think both of them are great. But I guess we'll see what happens there. And some people are estimating that the iPad Air 5, I almost said iPad Air 4, may actually end up bringing 5G support as well. So if that ends up being the case, that's going to be awesome. But that's really pretty much everything we know about the iPad Air 5 right now. We covered the price, the release date, some of the specifications, some features. And I want to know, what do you guys think about this? Just based off the little stuff we know about it now. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.